US equities were able to come off their lows of the day but finished in the red as conviction remained sparse and volatility persisted. The choppiness came as the markets continued to contend with persistent inflation that has the Fed stepping up its monetary policy tightening campaign. The Fed's aggressive stance comes amid signs of slowing economic growth, though a key read on manufacturing activity for May from the ISM unexpectedly accelerated, but was preceded by another sign of manufacturing contraction out of China. In other economic news, mortgage applications fell for a third straight week. Job openings moderated in the US but remained robust, and construction spending missed forecasts though the prior month was revised higher. Earnings reports continue to trickle in, with Dow member Salesforce topping earnings forecasts but issuing mixed guidance, while Delta Airlines raised its guidance despite higher costs, and HP exceeded profit projections and increased its full-year outlook. Treasuries were lower to yields, and the US dollar rallied while crude oil prices rose and gold gained modest ground. Europe finished lower as the markets grappled with the flurry of headwinds, while Asia was mixed. Okay, straight away let's begin with MULN. For a second straight session, it is the most active stock. The gain ultimately was ended up at only 1.43%. At some point it was about 8%. You can see it's down, it has lost 11.97% in this post-market session, trading at $1.27. Do we have any other news concerning MULN? Still that same litigation issue that's been going on. Electric vehicle startup MULN Automotive Inc. shares up 6% in the pre-market. Stock pairs May losses. Stock up 44% on Tuesday after a company successfully tests new battery cell chemistry. We know that already. So the volume for this session was 230.085 million shares. We're still maintaining our target of 3.33, and we had a short-term target of let's find out of the session of yesterday. Let's see where we can find that target, where we wrote it down. Short-term target for MULN. Can't remember what that target was again. I think 1.59 or thereabout, $1.59 or something like that, but I know yesterday it reached it. I think it's dropping, it's losing more ground as well as we speak. So let's look at AMC. See what's going on there. AMC lost 10.67% and up 0.16% in this post-market session. Okay, let's see. Signmark Holdings Inc. has signed up 1 million paying subscribers to its movie club monthly subscription plan. The company said on Wednesday, hailing a rebound in moviegoing after disruptions from the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, this is not specifically concerning AMC, but might be able to find some news concerning AMC, not so fresh. That is as it concerns the blockbuster movie Top Gun. Or rather, Maverick. So, Top Gun sequel propels cinema revival hopes. So, Top Gun Maverick hauled in $248 million worldwide at its opening weekend, giving struggling cinema owners hope for a summer box revival after 2 lean years caused by the pandemic and further growth of streaming services. The action thriller, a sequel to the 1986 film that made Tom Cruise one of Hollywood's biggest stars, has been praised by critics as a classic summer popcorn movie. It earned Cruise his first $100 million opening weekend, thanks in part to the actor's relentless promotion efforts that included appearances in San Diego, Cannes and London at a screening attended by Prince William and the Duchess of Cambridge, and in Japan. The film was #1 at the box office in the US and globally, bringing in $124 million in the first 3 days in North American theaters, and another $124 million internationally. Paramount said it cost about $150 million to make. The strong opening vindicated decisions by Paramount and producer Skydance to delay release for 2 years. Rival studios including Warner Bros. And Disney released some of their most anticipated titles on streaming services during the outbreak. But Cruise and Jerry Bruckheimer, producers of both their Top Gun films, insisted that the sequel be released in cinemas to showcase the sequences featuring jet plane acrobatics. Okay. Okay, so let's look at TNXP. Tonics Pharmaceutical Holdings up 29.1%, down 2.86% in this post-market session. And let's get the news. Hello, Paul. How's everything? Tonics Pharma shares soared 28% after announcing issuance of US patent for smallpox and monkeypox vaccine. That was the news, amongst other things, that drove the stock higher. Okay, 162 million shares crossed the tape, not optionable. Penny stock. Okay, well, up or down tomorrow? Who knows? I can't say whether it's going to be up or not. Hopefully, maybe. Well, left to me for now. I'll just keep saying maybe down. Okay, let's have a look at SNAP. Snap down 1.28%, down 0.43%, one of the most active stocks in this session. Okay, Morgan Stanley adjusts Morgan Stanley adjusts Snap's price target to $24 from $55. Retrates overweight rating. Okay, let's look at AMD. AMD is down 0.63, lost 0.63%, down 0.11% in this post-market session. Let's look at MULN. It was losing a lot of steam, down 12.68%. So Paul, what instruments did you trade today? Yeah. Yeah, some days, yes, you get your dealt a bad hand, and things looked like they were going to continue today, but suddenly it seems I think what could have been the catalyst for the decline, the ISM report, I guess. Okay, we're going to catch up again hopefully tomorrow, and thank you Paul and every other person. Have a good night. I'm out.